Hello folks, it's Anahita Rao. I am going to speak about the yearly forecasts today. I'm going to go over some trends for 2019, and then I will also give you a general overview of your sign. Remember, this is a general forecast for each sign, and I would advise that you listen to both your moon sign as well as your rising sign. And again, this is according to the sidereal and not the tropical calculation. So please check your sidereal sign for this. So the big question is, as usual, should you see the transit from the ascendant or should you see it from the moon? Now remember, ascendant stands for the intellect. It stands for your personality, your intelligence. So the effects that you experience are going to be visible and can be seen by everyone. Whereas the moon, everything is happening at the mental and the emotional level. So it will be more hidden, more personal, more internal, and sometimes more painful. So it may not be visible to the world as it can be shielded by you. Now, what your dasha will promise is going to take precedence and priority over any of the transits. So, for instance, if you are in the Saturn dasha, then I would place more emphasis on the Saturn transit and see how it impacts you and your life. Now, of course, the biggest news this year is the movement of Rahu and Ketu. Rahu has suffered for the past 3 years in Cancer and Leo, as well as I would say Ketu as well, because they were transiting through their enemy signs. Both the Sun and Moon are the node's biggest enemies. And Rahu will finally leave on March the 23rd to go into Gemini, a sign where it does exceptionally well. And it's very comfortable here. This will bring a relief in policies related to immigration, international trade, foreign deals, all Rahu related matters. And Ketu, of course, is going into the sign of Sagittarius, which is Jupiter's sign. A really beautiful place for Ketu, and it does very well there. Of course, we have Saturn here as well, and in fact we all know that there will be a big Saturn and Ketu conjunction coming up in 2019. The months to really watch for are July, August and September, although I would say keep a watchful eye from the months of anywhere from May till October. But the summer months will be the most intense, and you will really feel it then. Another period to be watchful for this year is the period between June the 2nd and June the 16th, as we have a Mars-Rahu conjunction then, which is a very, very close conjunction, particularly given the fact that there will also be at the same time the opposition, the exact opposition, in fact, between Mars and Saturn on June the 14th. Most important retrograde this year is that of Saturn from late April till mid-September, because this will directly impact the Ketu and Saturn conjunction. Dual signs are going to experience the most dramatic changes this year. The dual signs, of course, are Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. So if you have your Sun, Moon, or even your Ascendant in any of these signs, then you're going to really feel the impact this year, and there will be a lot of changes coming your way. Okay, so what is happening for Virgo? For Virgo, this year is going to be full of responsibilities connected to your family and to your home. There's a lot going on in your fourth house. Ketu, Saturn, and even your Lagna Lord Mercury will be there for a while. And of course, Jupiter joins in November. So I would say make sure you sleep right, eat right, pay attention to your health, as Saturn is also aspecting your sign from Sagittarius. Pay special attention to your mother's health as well. You could be moving residence or selling or buying a home. Jupiter will continue to move through your 3rd house, throwing its aspect onto your 7th house as well as your 11th house, increasing your energies as well as giving you opportunities for marriage and to meet someone special. If already married, then time spent with your partner will bring you happiness. For 3 weeks late in March, Jupiter goes into Sagittarius. This will ease up some of the pressure you're feeling in terms of the home-related issues due to Saturn's presence and Ketu's presence. Jupiter moves into the 4th house in November, making it a fantastic time to buy or invest in property. And I would say if you thought about doing that earlier in the year, it's better to wait till November onwards to do so. It's also a great time for education as well. It's a good time to go to your birthplace and spend time there. If you want to redecorate your home, excellent time for that. And Saturn remains, of course, in your 4th house all year. This may create some obstacles in your family and domestic life. And with Ketu joining Saturn in March, this could add to the confusion to matters related to your family and your home. So I would say the period to be particularly watchful for is from May till mid-September, as the conjunction of Ketu and Saturn is very close at that time. Especially important if you've got planets in Purvashada Nakshatra. So be cautious at the time, avoid big changes and avoid making big decisions during the summer months. The best news of the year is Rahu moving into the 10th house in March, giving you progress in career and giving you new opportunities for growth. Rahu in the 10th house generally performs really well, and it gives an upward kick to the career. Here you can achieve a lot if you put your energy into things. Rahu will aspect your 2nd house of family and wealth from there, as well as your 6th house of service. So these areas are going to get a great boost as well, bringing opportunities for more projects, to increase your savings. There could be an additional member in your family. It's usually a positive Rahu transit, and it normally promotes more success in your career, in your status, in your image. If you're not employed, then it just makes you busier than usual, taking care of various different ambitious projects. If you're planning to become an entrepreneur, then it's an excellent time to do that as well. It's a great time to seek a mentor in that regard, and great for any connections with higher ups. Overall, it's a good year for you. I would be watchful for the summer months, as all signs should be, because it's affecting everyone. Especially that's the case if you are currently in Saturn or a Ketu Dasha. All the best to you, Virgo.